Hello everybody and welcome to this guide in Terraria. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make the molten armor and the fiery weapons. To do this you're probably going to want to be a higher end character with meteorite to necro armor, because you're going to be spending a lot of time in the underworld with all of the bone serpents and all of that stuff. So yeah. So here are the requirements for each of the pieces of armor. You can see there's, for each bar it'll take 6 hellstone and 2 obsidian, so there for the breastplate, and each of them it's going to take a lot. And the same here for the weapons. The hamax is definitely one of the best, most useful items in the game. Doubles is a hammer and an axe, and it looks pretty cool. And finally I thought I'd throw this in. If you're going to make all of these items, it's going to take 235 bars, which it shows is 1410 hellstone, 470 obsidian, which is going to take a while. But I'll be getting everything in the guide. So here is the equipment that I would advise. First there's the cobalt shield, because when you're in the underworld you can get knocked back a lot into lava, which is quite annoying. The obsidian skull is definitely advised, because that the hellstone gives off fire damage and that prevents it. I think a gold pickaxe is the minimum that you can have to mine the hellstone, and then the other stuff you'll need buckets of water to turn lava into obsidian. Obviously the weapons that you like, the mirror to bring you back home, and the potions, the orb of light or whatever it's called, and a stack or 2 of any block, because if you don't have rocket boots you're going to need to get across lava some way. So building a bridge out of any type of material is probably going to be the best way to do it. And bombs, because if you find big deposits of hellstone you can use bombs to quickly get through it and mine it up. Instead of having to mine through it, you can just use a bomb to take it all out. And apart from that, everything else is up to you, but I like to just leave a lot of room for the things that I'm gathering, so yeah. So the first thing we're going to do is get the obsidian, which you need lava for, so we're going to head down to the lava level of the world. It's quite far down, I don't know how far exactly, but you'll find it because there's a lot of lava when you reach it. And you can get there by just digging straight down or go into the bottom of the dungeons. I'm just going to use the mine shaft that I've already dug. So once you've found yourself a lava pool like this one here, it's quite an iffy process getting obsidian. It's quite annoying actually, but there's the obvious way to just put buckets of water on top so that it falls in and makes a few obsidian blocks, but that is very long, like a long process to get a lot. So there are other ways. I'll show you another one now. Now this way is definitely the more reasonable way of doing it, although to get it set up it is a lot more time consuming. What you do is you dig 2 channels down the left and right of a mine shaft that you've done, and then from the left one you connect any pools of water that you find along the way to it, and then make it drop down, and then on the right you do the same but with lava. I did get this idea from another video which I'll be linking in the description, but as you can see you can just pick up loads and loads of obsidian from that bottom corner. Sometimes it bugs, but it's easy to fix just by destroying a block or 2 to make it flow again, but this is definitely the best way. So once you have all the obsidian, the 470 obsidian, or you just feel like you want to go down to the hellstone and the underworld for a bit, you need to go even further down, and you'll know when you're in the underworld by the wall here, like behind me, and you'll get to these buildings, and this is where you're going to be running across to get the hellstone. Okay, a few tips for the bone serpents, because these guys are annoying as hell when you're doing this. If you have the vile thorn, which is the one that shoots the vile and it's the vine thing, or it might be the vine thorn, I don't know, but you shoot it so that it goes into their body So if they're coming straight down, look, I shoot it down so that it stays on them for as long as possible, and that way it does the most amount of damage. And then once I've hit them, I take out my sword and then just do extra damage, and that should end up doing quite a lot of damage. And yeah, I end up getting 2 of the bone serpents at one time here, which is pretty annoying. And it happened to me quite a lot of times while I was recording, so I actually died like once or twice and ended up going backwards and forwards, which got pretty annoying. But yeah. Oh, and one thing, if you have the chance to heal, if you have like average amount of health and you decide to go for that last bit of damage instead of healing, I wouldn't do that. I would use a potion and then get the damage in later, because as you can see they change path quite a lot, and if you forget to heal or just don't want to heal at one point, they do kill you and it gets annoying. I got a bit lucky there. Great, so to mine the hellstone itself, you want to find one of the buildings, the ones that have the furnaces in it, and then you want to go to the bottom floor. You want to make sure it doesn't have lava in the bottom floor, and then you want to dig down through the floor until you get to the big deposits of hellstone. You actually can't use bombs to mine these. I found that out in the process of doing this, because in the beta you could do it, but now you can't, because this is the highest tier of stone, of material, so they must have made it so that bombs don't do anything to it. So you just want to find big deposits like I am here. Now if an imp spawns in with you like it has here, what you want to do is turn your body so that you're looking at the imp while you're mining, because your pickaxe should blow up the spells that they shoot at you. You can actually stay here for a pretty long time and only use a few potions. Yeah, and then you just carry on mining, and you should see in a minute that 2 of them come in, and it still works. It still blocks all of it, and then all you do is mine until you keep doing this, finding different deposits until you get enough. Basically, it's a long process, but in the end, the armor is really good. Once you got all of them, all you have to do now is smelt the bars, and to do that you need a hell forge, one of these. You can either do it here in the Underworld, or you can dig one of the blocks from under it to get it, and then you'll just need to teleport back home. And finally, once you've got everything together, this is the most satisfying part. You just place down the hell furnace anywhere you want, and basically forge all the hellfire bars that you need. Here you can just see them all racking up. Really satisfying after going through all of the hard work. And next I'll show you what the armor looks like and what all the weapons do. And finally, making the armor, you can see that the legs there are 9, which compared to these is good. The chest has 10 and the head has 9, and the armor has the same flaming effect that the meteorite armor has, so it glows up in the dark. And then each of the weapons, they're all really good. And yeah, that's basically the end of the guide. You see what it looks like on me here, but if you found this useful or it helped you in any way, please like or comment, and if you want to see more guides like this, then subscribe. So thanks again, and apart from that, I'll see you later.